explain it to people like this. Someday you're gonna have to go see a doctor, and maybe you have a really rare disease, and now that doctor that you need to see, that specialist, isn't here because they came because the Billings Clinic put out an ad to hire for this particular position, and that person was an outdoor enthusiast. And they came and they got a really objective look at Billings, and they said, these trails aren't all connected, and it seems like they don't really care about it. And when it comes down to it, they don't view trails as it would be nice to have. It is, we need to have a healthy and thriving trail system because I'm involved in healthcare and I believe in being healthy, and I love taking advantage of the outdoors because I'm gonna live in Montana and they don't have it, so I don't come here. So when it comes down to, do I believe we should be taking care of our trails and investing in our trails, it's just a no-brainer. People come to our community, people come to Montana to be able to take advantage of the outdoors, and if we don't invest in those spaces, we're just shooting ourselves in the foot. So in regards to the second question, how do we make that happen? I heard somebody say at one of these forums, and I think it's a great idea, that as far as we're able to make this happen, to tie connecting new developments to available public trail spaces is a really easy and relatively low cost way to build out our trail system responsibly. Again, Tony mentioned in the very beginning, we have a large number of churches and civic organizations in this community. We can be, as a council, advocates for our city, reaching out to these various organizations and saying, hey, can you sponsor 6 blocks of trails? Can you and your organization come out once or twice a year to clip the grass, to pick up trash, and to take care of this, and to take ownership of your community, because that's what we do as a community. Thank you. Tony.
One of the things that I was really impressed with is that the new Parks Director for the city said that he's not in favor of any new developments unless there's enough money to maintain them. That's a very, very healthy perspective. Certainly, Patrick is right. The case has been made amply that trails are a very nice thing. I don't know whether it's a part of the actual trail system. By the way, on the city website, looking under trails, it's really awkward. It's not very clear at all. It gives a map of showing these bright lines, but it doesn't say what they are, where they are, what they're connected to, or anything else like that. It's really difficult. I think the first house that my wife and I bought here, Tom Llewellyn was the developer of that. Behind Big Sky School, I forget the name of the subdivision, but there's trails that wind all the way through the whole thing. My wife and I used those a lot when we were living in that area. So yeah, they're important to really enjoy the community. The emphasis on kids walking to school, I think, is a very important thing, safe walkways. That's very important. In terms of who pays for them, you know, it needs to be a collaborative approach instead of city government saying to developers, well, we'll approve this, but you have to do this. You know, let's work together on the whole thing. I think instead of government being heavy-handed, saying you have to do it our way, is to work together, and government needs to be an incentive to everything that we want, rather than a roadblock.
Thank you.